LaFleur, Trailhead, Camunda, Michigan Software Labs, Payload, Atomic Object, Sweetwater, Tecton, West Michigan Tech Talent, and Buchanan Firm. And welcome to my session, Python Music, Making Music in Python.
That's pretty good.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay. So thank you to our sponsors, Bitstream, LaFleur, Trailhead, Atomic Object, Camunda, Michigan Software Labs, Payload, Sweetwater, Tecton, West Michigan Tech Talent, and Buchanan Firm for sponsoring Beer City Code. I'm very thankful and grateful to be here today to show my talent and knowledge. So I'll be presenting on Python Music, Making Music in Python. My full name is Hervé Vijo Aniglo. I'm a member of the National Society of Black Engineers. I'm a member of the National Black MBA Association. So I have a computer science degree and an MBA, both from the University of Memphis. And I'm a member of the Blacks in Technology. That QR code leads to my leads to my LinkedIn profile in case anybody is interested in connecting with me. That's my email address. I was born in Togo. Togo is a country in West Africa. It's next to Ghana. But I grew up in America, Memphis, Tennessee. But I now reside in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a software developer, teacher, mentor, a melomaniac. A melomaniac is somebody who loves music. And I'm a musical coder. I can code music in a variety of technologies. And I'm a technologist, and I'm a maestro of melomania. So Togo was colonized by the French people. So therefore people in Togo speak French and have French names. Hervé, it's really pronounced Hervé. It means army warrior in French. Vijo is from a tribal language. It means chief. And Aniglo is from my native tongue in Togo. The native tongue, the tribal language is called Gembe. It means a person who cannot stand still. So if you put my name together, I'm an army warrior chief who cannot stand still. Okay. So I'm also a Pythonist, kind of like the Pied Piper. A Pythonist is somebody who can see into the future, like Raven from That's So Raven. Okay. So unfortunately, a life-changing event happened to me. I traveled to Togo. It was a family vacation. I was visited by a python. I needed an emergency blood transfusion, but before that, I was in a coma for 2 days. You know, when I woke up, I learned something. Do you know what I learned? What I realized? That you all will believe anything. You know, Abraham Lincoln once said, "Don't believe everything you see on the internet." Like, can you believe that? Back in his day, they had the internet. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah. So I was kidding about that. You know, that never happened. I never been visited by a python or a snake. Yeah. But anyway, Python Music is an open source environment for music making and creative programming. Musicians, developers, teachers, students, anybody can use it. And you can use it to teach yourself coding, teach children and teenagers coding, and you can teach them a variety of things, such as how to make music, how to play music, all that good stuff. It's a great learning tool. So it is written in Python, but it runs in the Java virtual machine. That's why it's called Python Music. Okay. It's a powerful programming language, and it's easy to learn, Python. This application, Python Music, can be used for making music, image manipulation, building GUIs, graphical user interfaces, and connecting to external MIDI and OSC devices. So this is the true origin story. So how I found out about Python Music. I attended the special interest group of computer science educators in Memphis, Tennessee back in 2016. I was able to talk to the head of the computer science department, and I was able to attend the conference for free, and I was able to volunteer. One of the sessions was about Jython music, and I went to the session, and I thought it was amazing that you can actually code music. I was reading it on the brochure, I was like, wait, you can do this? Like, whoa, yeah. So I went to it, and I was blown away, I was amazed. And I went home, and I played around with the software. 2 weeks later, so this happened in March 5th through March 6th. 2 weeks later, I entered a technology competition at the University of Memphis. There was a club organization called the Association of Management Information Systems. So that club or organization is run by business information technology students. They had a technology competition. I entered the competition with Jython music, and I came in first place. And that's my picture. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, let's get started. This is Jython music. Okay. So yeah. So I'm gonna play a simple note. It imports from the music library. So I'm gonna play C4 high note. Did you all hear that? Okay. So, and forgive me if it comes across that I'm going too fast or if I'm not giving a full explanation. I only had 50 minutes and I have to leave room for questions. So please forgive me for that. It's just a disclaimer. Yes. I'll try to explain things the best way I can. Okay. So Jython music utilizes pitches and durations of different instruments. And it's pulling all those sounds from the personal library of a Python. So let's start off by making a melody. So using phrases, which are groups of notes in a sequence, I am able to play Ludwig van Beethoven Bagatelle number 25 in A minor, otherwise known as Für Elise. So think of this as if this is sheet music, and everything is separated by pitches and durations, and everything is put in an array. So all I'm doing is assigning variables to different pitches and durations of different musical instruments and putting it all together. And here the MIDI is playing. Okay. Now let's play some up-tempo music. Tempo is the speed of the music. So this is the instrumental theme from Beverly Hills Cop. One of the greatest movies ever. Yeah. So as you can see, with the different pitches and durations, I put it all together in an array, and it's playing a song. And those are placed in phrases, and these are this is the instrument that I'm using, the synth brass. And this is the tempo, 220, and then it plays. Okay? Now let's talk about changing chords. The chords in music or songs, there are strong and powerful notes, and they can define the way a song goes or how it plays. So I'm going to play a demonstration by Bruce Hornsby and Tupac. That's the main chord progression from Bruce Hornsby's The Way It Is. And I put all that in an array, added to the notes in the chords, set the phrase and the tempo, and it plays. Now, Tupac, he has a song called Changes. It sampled Bruce Hornsby's The Way It Is. I changed things up a little by assigning multiple arrays or lists in Python, which are containers in which you put information in. I put all that in and I assigned it to one pitch, one duration, so it can have an easier time of recognizing all the notes and the chords. And after that, I put in another section that will like embellish the notes and give it a clearer sound. So I added section 1, section 2, and lather, rinse, and repeat, and I play the song, and that's how it's able to generate the music. Does that make sense? And Madonna is from Michigan. Okay, did you all know that she dated Tupac? Yeah, so Tupac went to jail, and it was thought that Madonna broke up with him. No, Tupac broke up with Madonna. He did not want Madonna to ruin her image, so he just left it like that. And she was heartbroken and devastated. Okay, now let's play some string quartets by Joseph Haydn, the father of the symphony, or the father of the string quartet. We're going to play Opus 64, number 5. So I'm playing with strings, that's the musical instrument. So with the number 0, I created an empty strings part. After that, I set the tempo, how fast I want it to be, which is 104. I added the pitches and durations. For each note, a 5, I'll put in rest, so it can give it like enough space to make it seem like a human is actually playing it. Because sometimes with technology, machines can get certain things wrong. They can just play the entire song. But if you put in a rest, it can make it sound more believable, as if like an actual human being is playing it. Okay. And the durations, that's the durations of how long each note is supposed to be. So with the violin, I created a phase, I added notes to the phrase, and lo and behold, the pitches and the durations come together with the strings, and they're able to play a song. So, okay, different phrases, okay. So I'm going to play a rendition of a jazz trio. Okay, so SpongeBob SquarePants, that's one of my favorite cartoons ever. I love SpongeBob SquarePants. He's been such an inspiration for me, to me, and to everybody around the world. He's international. Okay, one of my favorite video games as a child was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and one of my favorite movies was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Yeah, but I really enjoyed the game. It was so fun. So I'm going to play this theme music from a part in the game where you have to like go through certain challenges, like puzzles. Recently, SpongeBob SquarePants, the TV show, they came out with the episode where SpongeBob and his friends, they were in a noir film, N-O-I-R, noir, a detective film. So I'm going to play a rendition of that, but it's based off of, the SpongeBob SquarePants episode. Well, what I mean is I'm going to play a rendition of the video game music, but I'm going to tailor it to make it seem like a detective detective song. So I imported the music, which gives me all the instruments. So I put that in the score, the jazz trio, or think of it as like you're going through a field in the fall or in the autumn, and you're crunching leaves. Okay, and it's set at 140 beats per minute. That's the tempo. I added the trumpet, vibraphone, bass, put that all together with the melody, chord, and the bass, the phrase, and I was able to put it all together to combine with the chords to play a song. Okay, drums. Okay, one of my other favorite cartoons is The Loud House. It's on Nickelodeon, and it's about a young boy. His name is Lincoln. In that picture over there, he's the only child with white hair. He lives in a house with his mom and dad and 10 siblings, and all of them are girls. He's the only boy. Yeah, it's a fun cartoon. I love it. To this day, I still watch it. Okay, one of his sisters is a rock star, or an aspiring rock star. She's a great musician, and yeah, she just loves to play music. So I'm going to do a demonstration based on drums. First, I'm going to play a simple drum sound. Wait, that was short, but you all heard it. Okay, and I'm going to expand upon that. Okay, does anybody know Otis Redding? Yes. So Otis Redding was a part of Motown, and Otis Redding, his sound is a classic. It's timeless. He's a great instrumentalist, a great musician. It's a shame that he passed away when he was 26. Yeah. But I'm going to play one of his songs. It's an instrumental. This song is called Tramp. He did this song with another singer. Her name is Carla Thomas. And back in the day, tramp just means somebody who looks homeless or weary traveler. And it's about a wife or a girlfriend or a lover who makes fun of her male lover or husband's way of dressing. Yeah. Okay. Did you all know that Hall & Oates sampled that song for their song I Can't Go For That? Pay attention. So here's my rendition of the drum music. So that was my rendition of Hall & Oates, I Can't Go For That, No. Okay. So I implemented a drum machine pattern. I made it repeat itself 8 times. Okay. It had snare sounds and hi-hat sounds. And it was the beats per minute is 125, that's the tempo. And I put that all in a phrase for each sound. And I was able to put it all together with the pitches, durations, and the different phrases of different musical instruments. And that's how I was able to play the song. So this is the score, the musical score. This is the virtual display, the sketch. Okay, so let's play some Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. I'm going to include a combination of drums with instruments. Put it all together, the lines, chords, and the percussion to create the intro, to emulate the intro of Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. That's the score. It goes by 110 beats per minute. It includes the overdrive guitar, electric bass, different MIDI channels, the bass pitches and the bass durations, putting all that together in a list. And having, and at a certain point, the program repeats itself to play certain parts of the song again. And I was able to recreate the intro to Smoke on the Water. Okay, did you all know that Selena Gomez, for the song, they sampled Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water for her rendition of Cruella de Vil? Pay attention. Did you hear the sample? Yeah. And remember, so if you're not afraid of Cruella de Vil, you have nothing to be afraid of. Yeah. Okay, so canyons and rounds. So a musical canon is 2 or more voices or instruments singing or playing the same music, but starting at different times. So a round is a type of cannon, but in each round, each voice or instrument, when it finishes, it can start at the beginning so that the piece can go round and round. So, for example, everybody is familiar with the nursery rhyme, Roll Your Boat. So the tempo is 108 beats per minute. I included a flute, a trumpet, a clarinet, put it all together in a phrase, included the necessary pitches and durations of the different musical notes, and I played a song. And at certain times, it repeated itself because it's a round. It goes around and around, goes again. So I want to do a rendition of Final Fantasy VII. That's one of my favorite video games. This is the Shinra theme. So Shinra is one of the main antagonists in the video game series of Final Fantasy VII. And this is my rendition of it. So, with the name Cantus in Memoriam, so I play a lot of Japanese role-playing games, and to certain people who are not familiar with JRPGs, some concepts, like the names, they come across as outlandish. So I try to give it like a very different name, an outlandish name. So in my mind, I created a character who died, and this is his dirge, which is a funeral song. Yes. But it was heavily inspired by the Shinra theme from Final Fantasy VII. Anybody play Final Fantasy VII? The original? Yeah. Everybody play the remake? Yeah, it's awesome, yes. Sephiroth is so cool. Okay, arpeggio. Arpeggio is a broken chord, okay? And I'm also a big Sly Cooper fan. I love video games. Okay, yeah. One of my favorite video game series from my childhood. This is from the soundtrack of when he was in Paris. in the cartoon The Loud House, they played their own rendition of this song. So yeah, so those are the pits of the children, and they're performing a sneaky operation. So let's use an arpeggiator. Let's play some broken chords. And believe it or not, a lot of songs that you hear, they have broken chords. It just makes the song flows more smoothly. Okay, let's enter a root note. How about C2? I'm not trying to blow anything up. Okay, I'm glad you guys laughed at that. Yeah. C2. How many times? Let's say 4 times. Okay, let's try it again. How about D1? Okay, let's say 6 times. Okay, how about A1? And let's do it 7 times. So I was trying to emulate the music from Sly Cooper, a video game series in the Loud House cartoon. Okay, randomness, probability, and chaos, oh my. So I'm going to play a song based on the concept of musicalisches Verkehrsspiel. Verkehrsspiel. Forgive me if I say that wrong. It's German, and it's by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And this is a musical process for generating a 16-measure waltz through randomness. Or pretend like we're rolling dice, but please do not call the police on me. I'm about to perform simulated gambling. Let's play that again. Let's play that again. Notice how it sounded different? So pretend like you're rolling dice. You're gambling your life. Don't gamble, folks. Every time you roll the dice, something different shows up. And that's reflected in the musical notes. Okay. So chance music is mostly playing a note or sounds by random, but putting it all together to create a music. And believe it or not, a lot of songs throughout history, even the songs you listen to, some of them are chance music. Okay, so this is a compositional technique that introduces elements of randomness, and it all flows together smoothly that you wouldn't even think that it's random. So I'm a Marvel fan. That's the Scarlet Witch. She has the power of probability. Probability is the power of luck, the power to cause good luck or bad luck. But eventually her powers evolved into reality warping. And as Nightcrawler, he has the power to teleport. So in one alternate universe, Scarlet Witch and Nightcrawler had a daughter. Her name is TJ Wagner. She goes by the superhero name Nocturne. She has the ability to possess people. Yeah. Does that sound random? So I tried to recreate two musical pieces, structures one for two pianos, and a music of changes of book one. So think of it as like two parallel universes colliding, but they're creating a beautiful song or a beautiful destruction, beautiful chaos. Yeah, I know that sounds pessimistic, but it can also be beautiful. I'm not nihilistic or anything. Yeah, I mean, if two worlds collide, they can create a new world. Maybe, I don't know, just in theory. Okay, yeah. So, okay, so manipulating randomness. I'm going to manipulate randomness by emulating wind chimes, pentatonics, and we're going to pretend that we're throwing dice. We're just being random. So with wind chimes, you know, the wind blows and the wind chimes, the bells, they come together and play songs randomly. So that's what I was trying to emulate. Oh yeah, that's the time. So with those pentatonic melodies, that was five sounds, five notes. Did they sound different to you all? Yeah, there you go. I love Cuphead. Okay, so, okay. With the song of Billie Jean, this was inspired by a true story. A stalker arrived at Michael Jackson's house while he was in the pool, and the woman claimed that she was pregnant with his baby. And Michael managed to like call her bluff and managed to chase her away, but it really traumatized him, or maybe not traumatized him. It had an effect on him. So that's why he created the song Billie Jean. And now that I think about it, so growing up, you know, everybody played this song. It was played everywhere. It's a dark song. It's about somebody who claimed that their child is not theirs. So, you know, when you think about it, it's weird that children are listening to this. It's very mature and adult-like. But hey, it's a good song though. Yeah. Oh, and also pay attention to the beginning and pay attention to everything. Michael Jackson sampled Hall & Oates' I Can't Go For That, No, No, No. One time when they were at a party, Michael Jackson just came up to him, came up to Daryl Hall, asked him, yo, for permission, may I please use your song as a sample? And he said, sure. Y'all heard that, right? Mm-hmm. This is my rendition. So let's sonify images. Did you know that with Python, you can convert the pixels and pictures into music? Yes. So yeah. So that's a Banshee and Siren from X-Men, father and daughter. They had the power of sonic stream, and they're both Irish. Yeah, they're very cool. Yeah. One became a zombie and one became a death goddess. Yeah. A literal Banshee. Okay. So making music from text. Okay, when Madonna first started, now this was during the 80s. Some of my family members and older mentors, they told me this. When Madonna first started, a lot of people thought that she was black. And this is before social media and all that. This was on the radio. So eventually she created music videos, and it turns out that she was a white woman. But she, yeah. A lot of people were surprised. Yeah. But I love Madonna. She influenced a lot of people. Yeah. So don't go for, yeah. So I included a lyric from that song, and I converted it into music. Did you know that for Express Yourself, Madonna sampled and was inspired by the Staple Singers? The Staple Singers is an R&B family group, and they're black. It's a black musical group, a black family group. Yeah. So their name of the song is called Respect Yourself. So that's where Madonna got her inspiration from for that song. Yeah. And her song Cherish. Okay. So Guido de Arezzo, he's an Italian music theorist. He created, during his time, he created a theory of creating music based on words. And this is before technology, this was all handwritten. So it's a rule-based algorithm that creates music based on the proper wording of certain sentences. So I use a lyric from Cherish. Based on the consonants and the vowels, I'm able to create music by converting that sentence into actual music. I was trying to emulate Cherish by Madonna. Okay, Pete Burns, Dead or Alive. Okay. Oh, you know this song about Flo Rida, Right Round? Okay, he sampled Dead or Alive, sorry, Pete Burns is a British musician. He was part of a band called Dead or Alive. He sampled this song. Okay, so let's turn vowel signals into music. I do not have a lot of time left, so I'll make this quick. May I please have a volunteer? I'm kidding, I don't need a volunteer. Okay. So I was able to, when I was working out, I was able to attach a pacemaker to myself, convert my bioelectric signals and my heartbeat into data, and I'm about to turn that into music. And this was inspired by Shatterstar from X-Men, from the Marvel Universe. He has the ability to convert his sound into bioelectric blast. And he can create portals out of his bioelectric energy. Yeah. Okay, so that's the original song, but Dead or Alive, they sampled that song, or no, they covered that song, and I like this version. It really motivates me to work out.
Keep their body strong, keep their body strong, keep their body strong.
Okay. So let's sonify vowel signals. So I converted my bioelectric signals and my heartbeat into data, and I was able to convert it into music using Python. So I was very excited. So my heart was fluttering. So that's the reason why it's going so fast. I was trying to emulate Dead or Alive. That's the way I like it. So, does it sound similar to the song? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's convert the pixels and images into music. This is La Isla Bonita by Madonna.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I know I do so younger.
So I was trying to emulate La Isla Bonita. I'm going to emulate True Blue. So one picture was blue, one picture was red. Depending on the color of the pixels, the red, the more redder or more warmer the color is, the louder it will be. The bluer or the cooler the pixel is, the longer it will be, the notes. Okay, graphical user interface, okay. Eminem is also from Michigan.
Excuse me.
Okay. So did you know that for this song, Eminem sampled a British musician, a black British musician? His name is Lavi Seaford. So I changed the pitch, yeah, that's the original version. Okay, and Little Richard. Okay, so this is a okay. Lucille, woo! You won't do your sister's will. Woo! Lucille. Okay. Yeah. I love Little Richard. Thank you. Okay, Madonna, bedtime stories. Madonna produced this entire album, Bedtime Stories, with Babyface. Okay. Yeah. Traverse Town, Kingdom Hearts. So the closest thing you all had to Traverse Town was Traverse City. Okay. So in order to emulate that, I created a musical sphere based off of Madonna's song Don't Stop, which is very motivational. To never stop what you're doing, continue to groove. Yeah, keep grooving along, march to your own sound, march to your own beat, and you'll be great. Yes. And this was also inspired by Traverse Town from Kingdom Hearts. Traverse Town is a world where people who lost their homes, they come together and create a new home, and they wait while their home is being replenished. Yes. Okay. So these are the resources. You can go to this website, or you can order their book to learn how to create music with Python. You can ask me questions afterwards. So once again, thanks to all of our sponsors, and thank you all so much.